When they're like, oh, I'm talking to somebody. What does that mean? What are you talking about? No, but do you get what I'm saying? What are you even talking about? Somebody please tell me what that means. No, genuinely, when you're talking to somebody for like 2+ years, can you tell me?
No.
But that's what people are doing.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's like I haven't spoken to you guys in ages.
No, it's been a while.
You know? It's been a week.
It's been a while.
But yes, welcome back to another episode of Mood of the Week podcast.
Let's go.
It's your boy Carlos.
And it's Deborah. I'm excited to be back.
And we are excited to be back indeed. We've been chatting a lot, but we haven't been chatting with you guys. But we are back live.
Yes, sir.
Well, semi-live.
Yes, sir.
To talk to you guys today. Well, yes, I hope
that.
you're
Live.
I know. I said semi-live. There you go.
Don't worry, soon come.
One day, man.
One day.
We can wish for it.
Speaking into existence.
I hope you guys are enjoying your fabulous, fine Wednesdays. So, let's get into this. How was your Valentines? Yes, I'm starting with violence.
Why is that violent? Why is that violent?
How was people...
Our Valentine was fine. Why are you eyeballing me?
How was people's
I feel like people had a good Valentine's, you know. I saw, the gram really enjoying Valentine's Day. People actually, I feel like last year wasn't as active. People actually outside.
Yeah.
Like, it was so cute.
What, as in when we went outside?
Outside and like online. Obviously, people were putting stuff on their story and posting stuff. But I think it was actually really cute. Like when we were outside, obviously I know it was Valentine's Day, so it's very likely that people were genuinely like couples outside. But I just felt like it was just so much more in your face because there were so many like people with little balloons and flowers and like little bags with presents. I thought that was so sweet. Like love was in the air.
The old couple that got on the train as well.
Oh, this was so funny. Not funny. I think this was cute. So, what was it? I think I clocked them from we got off the bus because we were going in Central and that. So ideally we wanted to take the train, but when we got on it, and I looked at them. I didn't know if you saw them, but I looked at them.
What?
I looked at the lady first because she was kind of wearing a similar coat to me. Her hair was the same. It was just a different colour. And then...
old people?
Yeah, they're not old. They were like the older couple.
Oh, the one that said that's us in 10 years.
Because I was like, what were you talking about? I was talking about them.
I was talking about the actual old couple that was sat in front of us.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I know you wasn't paying attention.
I was paying attention to the couple that looked like us. Literally, they looked like us. like the future.
It was literally us in 10 years.
And it was like, they're going on date. Like, this is so sweet. Literally, same hair, same outfit. The guy looked similar to Cardox as well. The only thing I think he was wearing glasses, and he was a little bit taller. But genuinely, I was like, that's actually funny. Us. I think they looked at us as well because we all know what we're outside to do.
Yeah, they're looking like, that used to be us.
No, I think they were just like, they're going to date. I don't know what to do. Literally, I thought that was so cute. But I just like seeing the couples around. Man, love was in the air.
The love was definitely in the
air.
I can't remember what Valentine's was like last year, but
I don't think it was as.
This year's been calm, man. I didn't. Well, I don't know. I didn't hear no dramas or anything. Give it time.
But I thought it was really sweet. It was cute. It was cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I don't think we did. Did we go out? Yeah, we did go out on a Saturday. Because I know we did our Valentine's stuff on the Friday night. But I know on the Saturday was when most people were out and active. I feel like there hasn't really been a Valentine's Day on a Saturday as well in a long time. I feel like it hasn't happened for a while. I feel like it's usually in the week. And then you'd be doing something extra on the weekend.
But
it was cute.
It was interesting, yeah, man. I don't think we've been outside on Valentine's in a while. So we went to Central.
Usually we're travelling.
Yeah, that's very true.
Last year we were in
Finland. We was in Finland watching the Northern Lights. Yes.
Ice carting. 2 for takeoff, come on.
Yes.
If you ain't following, make sure you follow.
That's very true.
But we were only here for Valentine's last year.
We was doing Northern Lights last year. And then this.
But it was really cute. It
was nice.
Love that.
It was nice to see people just outside.
What was the older couple doing? Wasn't that what you said was sat in front of us?
They just had the flowers and were just sitting in front of us, but they were obviously on date night
train.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, that was cute. Yeah, I did not see them. Did not see them at all. But love it. Loved it. I loved this week. I think that was really, really cute. It was nice to see, people just outside for love, man. Love.
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 Love, love.
How's your week been?
alright,
Outside of
man.
Valentine's Day, of course.
Not really much going on. Just like I said, it's always the same thing. It's just the head down and working situation. So not really that much else going on.
This week was, for me, work-wise, this week was doing the most. Everyone was doing the most. I was annoyed at everybody. Things weren't being done. I'm pushing leaders, like senior leaders. They ain't getting their stuff done. And I'm like, so what we're going to do here, guys? What are we going to do here? Oh, this week was long. It was long. It was long. That's my mood for this week. The week was weaking. Yeah, the week was weaking. They were trying my patience, trying me. I held on. I prayed. I said, God, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Take the wheel. But yeah. But on the other side of it, we are in week 2 of swimming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we spoke about this before, guys.
Let me actually talk about that. Yeah. So, I believe we said we was going to start swimming lessons. So
this year. And we started.
Right now, as of this recording, we've done 2
weeks
of swimming.
Yeah.
And I think I shocked the swimming teacher.
Yeah.
Because in the second week, I actually managed to start swimming unassisted for like the first time. Don't get me wrong, I still had my swimming goggles, nose clip.
Oh, he was ready. Equipment, everything. Carlos was playing. Carlos was ready. Carlos was ready. And I'm so proud of him. He's swam.
So I finally decided to swim, and I am swimming like a disabled fish at the moment.
Love that. Don't worry.
I'm trying.
We're going to keep it going.
I cannot for the life of me float whatsoever. And if anybody has any tips on how to float, please help, because I do not know how to do that at all. And people always say, but it's like so easy, you know, just lie back and like relax.
You kind of have to though.
I can even float in the Dead Sea.
Yeah, but
it takes a lot of skill to not float in the Dead Sea.
It's genuinely, I think, in your head, and you just genuinely have to like relax all your limbs. You just have to just let yourself be. Yeah. Because your body is technically supposed to float.
Yeah,
so
I know.
You can float.
But the lady was saying it was something about like the head, like the way in which you angle like your head and stuff.
Legs.
I know. I need.
Like this.
I got cramp.
Oh my gosh! See, that was so stiff. You even got cramp. The lady was like, "Are you alright?"
I had to
take a walk.
I had to walk.
He's like, I'll be back. But he swam, guys, and I was so proud of him. I was watching from the other side of the pool. I was like, oh my gosh, he swam.
And
and it's a life skill.
I get it. Not just the life skill, but I get it when people go, oh, I don't go to like the gym.
Yeah.
I do swimming instead.
It's a workout.
You see, the way I was knocked out after just doing the hour of swimming, I give it to anyone that does the swimming instead of like as a cardio. I think
it's a great workout. Crazy. I think I really like swimming. The only thing I don't like is the getting changed and stuff afterwards. Just makes me feel a bit in the swimming pool. Have you ever forgotten your slippers?
That was the first week.
Oh my gosh. That was the first week. There's no feeling like that. But I think it's so important to actually learn how to swim. And one thing I really like is the fact that I've seen so many people before us and after us, black people, doing the lessons as well.
Yes.
There's always like 2 women that always come after us as well. And I love that. I love seeing that more of us are actually like learning to swim and doing the swimming lessons. I really, really like respect that. I rate it. So come summer, guys. The next trip we take, I expect to see you swimming.
Oh, I thought he was going to say enter us into some kind of competition.
Are you crazy? No. I just want to be able to swim, not competitively. Okay. Just swim for the sake of like just health-wise, working out. And I think just, it's a life skill. I think I put that in the same category as like driving. It's something that you should be able to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't need to own a car.
But I think you should be able to do it. And I just love the fact that more of us are learning to actually swim as well.
Yes.
I like that. But I'm just proud of you, Mum.
Yay.
Well done.
It's the mini life.
Well done.
I don't know what the next life skill is because...
Don't worry, we're working on it.
What would be the next... It's like swimming, driving.
I don't know.
What else is there?
I don't know. But I think for us, I wouldn't say date nights, but I think we're always on like a different activity. feel like if you actually like talk to us in the week, yeah, or like every month, I swear we're always doing something new. Everyone's always like, when did you start doing this? Or when were you doing that? So I feel like we need to do another sport or something after this. I've been trying to work in
We can never sit down too long.
little tango, samba, salsa, something.
Huh?
Something.
That's not life skills.
No, but I think we just need to be eclectic. You know? So maybe just go and eat. You know, enjoy the activities, something. No? We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. We're working it. But either way, I'm just proud of Cardox. And we've got another 8 weeks of our like course to go. So if you aren't already, make sure you're following us on our socials as well, because you'll be able to kind of keep up with us on the journey. Yeah. I think we spoke about this at the beginning of the year as well, about changing gyms. We tried David Lloyd. And then we actually should try the place where we do our swimming lessons. We should try the gym.
The grass is greener on the other side.
The grass is greener. The grass is greener. And the cost,
Yeah,
the
so
cost
it's the
is
price.
also yes.
So it's the price.
It's up.
The price went up.
We're thinking about it. So we're trying to get a feel for different places, what they offer. So who knows? Hopefully, some point in the year we've moved on and we're trying a different gym. But I think we should just stay on the wave. But make sure you're following us on our socials. T for Takeoff on TikTok. We're on Instagram as well.
Yes,
That's where you see our travels. You kind of stay up with our activities. And of course, you got mood of the week. Love it.
Yes, sir.
I like that. It's a balance of like both accounts, you know?
Yeah.
Podcast, and then we've also got like our activities, our travels and stuff like that as well. Love that.
Cool.
There was something I wanted to talk about this week, by the way.
Yes.
Let me just get up my notes because I did make notes on this.
Let's get into this.
But where is it gone?
This was the video that we watched the other day.
So I can't remember what the channel is called. I think it's called
Business Insider
on YouTube.
Yeah. But the Business Insider, everyone knows. What?
Oh, I didn't. It popped up on my.
It's a big thing.
It popped up on my feed one day, and then I was like, "Oh, let me watch this later on." Now this has been in my head, yeah, and I've been saying to Cardox over the last like couple months, like maybe towards the end of last year, we need to think of doing something that like diversifies like our income, not just 9 to 5, but actually doing stuff that would be fun and stuff that we also like to do, or using the skills that we have. And there was this video and I was like, this scared me into just, I think, being a bit more like on it. And it's called something like 80, something about being 80 plus and working, as in 80 years old and working. Guys, no. This video here, if this does not shock you into either one, making sure you pay into your pension and you have a retirement plan.
Life lessons from older Americans who are still working.
There we go. These people were 80 plus. I rate them, by the way. Don't get me wrong. The fact that they still have their like faculties and are able to like work at 80 plus, doing some of the jobs that they do, claps to them. But I don't want to be working at 80. And I think that video scared me.
But you have to remember, basically the video, it was,
It's like six people, I think,
life lessons
talking
from those people who are over 80 years old, who are still working, not by choice, but because they still have to pay their bills, because somewhere along the way in each of their lives, different circumstances happened, which, I don't know, some might say could have been avoided, some could not. So I think one was sold all your stock shares and stuff.
Yeah, he was trying to start a business or something.
He sold all of his like stock shares when the market was like crashing and stuff. But he didn't know enough about the market at the time.
Financial literacy.
So if he had known more, he wouldn't have sold and would have had, I think, access of like a couple million. Yeah. But lost it all. You had the nurse lady who was at one point making $100,000.
I can't remember what happened with her.
I can't remember what happened to her, but now couldn't retire. She tried to sell her house. And it went through, and it didn't go through.
Something happened, and then I think she said the guy still owes her like 60K or something as well. Yeah. And there was like a few other examples on there as well. I can't remember all of them. All I remember, there was one guy, and he said he spent a lot or put himself into debt from traveling. I don't know for how long or where he was going. And he was just like, now he has to basically, all of the people in the video basically still have to work. Yeah, to pay off the bills and stuff. Which is crazy because, I don't know. It's like, what? Obviously, we're not at an age yet where we should be thinking about pension
However,
but I think it's
don't-
important.
Well, yeah,
if you ain't paying
that's
into
true.
one,
Look, as a heads up, if you're really jumping from job to job and you've got all those different pensions, I hope and pray that you're keeping all your letters and stuff together.
have you always paid
So-
into a
so-
pension?
For every job,
Yeah.
which apart from like teenage, like the retail, actually
Yeah.
no, that's a lie because yeah, I did actually have one company where
Okay.
there was a pension in there, but I think I was like 20 or something like that. But I still
Was
got, I still got details though.
Or was it you consciously like?
no, the company
the
sets
company-
it up and then they pay in.
Have you ever
and
opted
comes in,
out?
Like once,
Okay.
but for everything else,
Okay.
no. When I say opted out, as in I only opted out for like a year.
What made you want to opt out?
I needed money.
I'm just asking.
They were taking my money.
Okay.
I don't need
was
that
it like
60,
was
I
it like
need
a
it
high
now.
pension where you paid in a lot?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
It was a lot.
enough.
But back
Okay.
on it now. But what I was trying to say is, you see, like the pensions and stuff. Yeah, it's great and all, but again, we're not. I don't think we're quite there yet where we should be like hounding down, like making sure like everything's like in order and all kind of
But
stuff.
I think you should have some-
you should at least know
have a-
what.
yeah.
Like if somebody
Or a
asked you
plan
like,
of paying
what's
one.
your pension? What's your pension company called? You can't just be like, oh.
No, but are you
don't
paying
know.
into one? You probably should be. Because
Yeah.
I swear most companies, I'm sure most companies would have one that
most
they make
legit
contributions to, and you also contribute to as well. So you and your employer should be contributing.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's what I said most. I don't know about every single place.
I would hope
But
so.
most places, that should be the arrangement. But I think if you don't have one, I do think it's important that you probably like either find one yourself or figure out something, whether it's like
Yeah.
a nicer or something where
Yeah.
you're saving something
True.
for the future. If you've got nothing, mate.
I think especially if you're somebody,
bit,
especially if you're, and this is the thing. I think we're coming into, if we're not already there, at an age where 9 to 5 is one thing. Then you've got people that side hustle, but those that want to make a side hustle their main hustle, or those that want to have different or multiple like streams of like income coming in. But I think the driver for that, well, from what for us mainly is more we want to do things that are more fun, more like, yeah, things that we actually like doing. And if the byproduct of that is obviously making money, great. But I think definitely after COVID, and we will get back to this at some point. I think after COVID, I think a lot of people realized, yes, they didn't like their job, but they really don't like their job. And there's actually other things that you could do, which would just be more fun. I think less people started chasing the bag, more people started chasing the sense of enjoyment. Without
I think
it,
it's
like,
a mixture
crippling
though, because I think
how
there's
you live.
also chasing a sense of like security. I think the way like things have gone, like speaking more, I guess, from a British perspective, things like Brexit and then the impacts of COVID and stuff like that on the economy. I think it's like, yeah, you do want to do things which are more fun. Wow. Fun. But what I'm saying is, I think people are being a bit more conscious now of like what it is that you're gonna go and do.
Yeah.
I think people want to do something you actually enjoy doing, as opposed to just doing something because you have to. I do get a sense that for a lot of people, your 9 to 5 is something you feel like you have to do, or it's something you've always done.
Yeah.
So you kind of just stay within like the industry that you've always worked in. But you might be doing something on the side, which I think is something you like doing, but it also offers you another stream of income.
Yeah.
I do think that's a thing. And I think, just going back to when I said like that scared me, I feel like the reason why I said it scared me is because it kind of made me think like, genuinely, I don't think you should just depend on just one thing. Like, I know we hear that a lot about multiple streams of income and stuff, but genuinely, I don't think it should just be one thing, because so much can actually happen to you in your life. Like the guy that said he invested, he like took out his like stocks and shares, and he invested it, I think, to try and save whatever the business was that he was working on. He had nothing else. Like nothing else.
Yeah,
after that.
there is obviously trying to get multiple streams of income, but then there's you gotta manage the risk. Come
Yeah.
on, no one's gonna teach.
100%.
But yes, there are people out there that can like teach you like risk and whatnot.
100%.
But come on, you can't. You put everything. Like, can you imagine if I came to you, Deborah? We had like a joint account which had all our
And what,
money. in
you
it.
invested
And
all the money to...
I said, Deborah,
Stop that.
Bitcoin is the way.
Come on. Listen, stop that.
Bitcoin is the way forward.
Cut
I
off.
put everything in it.
Yeah.
My mate said, yeah, if I just wait an hour, it's gonna double.
So you've already done it. You're not even coming to ask for like, I don't want to say permission, but to talk about it. You've done it and you're not coming to say, so guess what? I've done it. What am I supposed to now do at that point? What am I supposed to do at that point? We in it now.
Yeah, so that's
What am I supposed to do?
I know, but that's what I'm saying about like the rest. Yes, I never said don't do it, but
okay, go on.
do some more learn, because I think now in like 2026, yeah, and I know you got like Chat GPT and other like AI like stuff. Mm-hmm. You can genuinely
got access to a lot more information.
Right, you have access to a lot more information, more like in a quicker sense.
Yeah,
you don't really have to go to like a library or something, or just sign up to some seminar or whatever. You can go do like a little bit of learning yourself,
and then upskill yourself.
Right, and then go from there. So you generally have a little bit. Take time. Mm-hmm. No one's saying don't do it. If that's your thing, no one's saying don't do it. But you have the ability to actually spend a little bit more time before you make a jump.
I think they had that. I think it was more, again, just speaking from some of the people in the video, I feel like they just probably thought like they were young. So they were just like...
Oh, they were young.
I'm not thinking about when I'm 80, like what's going to happen. I think we were speaking about this at church as well, where like one of the sermons that Reverend Ben did about, you know, are you paying into a pension? And there were so many of our like younger people who... They didn't really answer, but I think they were kind of like, you know what I mean? And I think that goes to show that like it is an important thing. Mm-hmm. You might not be thinking about it like right now, the use of it right now, but come on, do you really want to be 80 and working? I think for them though, the other half of the people in the video, just a caveat, like I said, for a lot of them, they were like, they are, I don't say glad, but I think they're happy that they're still able to do these things at 80. Like, you know, like brain training, the app. Do you remember that?
Or like Dr. Kawashima's brain training.
Yeah, do you remember? And you had to like, and even at like however old we were, some of us were like maybe like 14 and you're doing it.
Yeah, when you're like 14,
and even you're struggling. You're like,
you know, you're doing the test.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you're doing your age.
Yeah.
You'll be like 14, so,
your brain age.
Congratulations, you're 56.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got GCSEs coming up.
Do you remember like this is a quick side note? Do you remember on like We Fit?
Yeah.
On the boards, and then it will do your measurement, and like it will do your BMI, and then it will take you to like, I think it will take you to like jump, not jump off the board, but like jump or move or do something, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, congrats, your age is this. I was like, raw. It really makes you think. So I was saying with the older people, I think for them to be able to still be doing like admin, typing, bringing up spreadsheet, you know, some of them were even using ChatGPT to have the facilities to do that. That's amazing.
Oh, it was the lady that was like 101. And she, the older lady, I think it was...
In the video, she was not 101.
I think she was 100.
Not in...
And she
that's
was
a different video.
That was a different video,
but it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
I think she was 100.
It wasn't that video.
And she was on like the internet.
But no, you're talking about...
She was like, bro. Like, way back when, you couldn't imagine this.
Yeah. But
and
you're doing it at 100 plus, not even 80, 100 plus. I think that's amazing. So imagine it for them to be doing that now. If you're in that age bracket, imagine by the time we get to that point, like the things that will probably be coming in, and we're like, Rob, like back in our day, you know, we only just started. We were on the brink. Now, you know, we've cracked the whole thing. We're all the way down to like the centre.
I wonder what London's gonna look.
I don't even want to think about it.
Like I don't
want to think about it.
60 years.
Nah, I don't want to think about it. Because I feel like it's just gonna be something. I don't think it'll be as far forward as we think it will be, you know. I mean,
they thought we would have like
flying cars and stuff.
Which we technically we do, but not commercially.
You can't just go in as a consumer and just, you know, pick up the car your everyday person can buy it. No. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes we were a bit far-fetched, and I'm like, yeah.
But there was a time when we had future thinking when you could dream. Yeah. Look, this was at one point. This was really being talked about. It was in the news to dream. Now,
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
There was like a TikTok I saw. I think it was like an Instagram video, and it was talking about things which we've even lost from the past. I think I sent it to you, and one of them was like, you know, the ability to write in cursive, that's gone. No one has that skill anymore. Because
yes,
a lot of people are either being taught to type as opposed to write. How often, I know, I you know me, you always make fun of me. I like the sensation of writing on like a notebook. Yeah. But I know for some people, they either have like, I don't know what it's called, something like a Kindle. Like
Yeah.
you just writing it with
Oh,
like
what, the eating thing?
yeah,
Yeah, the digital notepads.
Yeah,
like
like you would
Remarkable
use
and
that,
stuff, yeah.
or some people just type it up. I use OneNote and stuff like that at
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
but I like the sensation of writing.
Yeah.
But how often when you actually go to write, does it feel weird? Like you haven't done this in ages.
I don't use it.
No, but I mean sometimes like if we come back from holiday and you're back at work and everything feels like you have to remind yourself, oh yeah, had I logged into this? And then you start writing something, it feels like, whoa, I haven't done this in ages. Like it feels like it's been a while.
It's actually a bit weird because now that you say that, I've often caught myself where I don't have my notebook. I have a notebook.
Yeah.
But I haven't put it on my table. And then when I need to make notes, I don't know how to explain why it feels longer to now go and find a document
to open it and
write things when I can just
quickly
write it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds weird.
I love the feeling of writing something down. Because I feel like we don't get to do that a lot in our lives anymore. When you're walking, most of the time it's okay, let me write in my phone. Think about it. How often does anyone go? Apart from me, I feel like for you, you probably hear me say it the most.
Walking down the road in like Oxford Street.
No,
like,
but I'm saying.
Let me whip up my notebook and remember.
Yeah, but how often
to
do they don't even
down.
have a notebook? You know my little book.
No, but you're not walking.
Ideas.
You're not walking the streets of a notebook.
No, but what I'm saying is like we don't. That's not the first thing we go for anymore. Like a pen and paper is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You'd probably go for like something electronic.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is in the video they were just talking about things that we've lost the, not ability to do, but it's just a lost art. And that was one of the things that they were talking about.
Yeah, but a lot of the lost arts are now expensive to.
Yeah, it is. There was also something like was it cartography? The thing of I don't know, call it a science. Something about maps, making maps like that as a skill, as like your occupation, your job, it's gone. You don't need it anymore. You've got Google Maps. You've got all these things that can do it for you. Yeah. So they were like, it's the amount of people that are able to do these skills are being limited. Things like tailoring or being a seamstress. Come on, how many weddings or events happen? Yeah, and we're like, rah. The tailor's a bit bad, you know. They're charging so and so, or you go to the dry cleaners and they're charging a madness.
Because there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because no one's really doing it anymore, which is why going into those careers, mate, you're making money, you know. If you have that skill, you're making money. That is so lucrative to have these kind of skills. Or simple things like, bruh, you know what's mad?
What?
Do you know what Timson charges, to cut a key for you?
I don't know. How much would...
I paid
wait. I think
£13 for
one... a key?
Don't you remember when I lost my key when we came from Thailand?
£13?
For one.
I don't think it was 13.
It was. I don't know if it's because it was commercial,
£13.
like a commercial brand. Maybe a boss man would have done it for cheaper.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think...
But I was just like... And you don't find these kind of shops anymore. Because a lot of them in certain areas are all being like gentrified and those people are having to kind of like move. It's not somewhere you kind of just... Oh yeah, down the road. So you probably think of the commercial brand like Timson's or something to go and get it done.
Yeah, by default,
But my point is just that there's so much things which are being lost that we don't even have the ability to do anymore. So that's what I'm saying. By the time we look like, let's say 60 years ahead,
damn shame.
I feel like even stuff like AI and stuff is going to be something of the past. It's probably going to be something mad.
Well, they're still out here saying that AI is going to take over our jobs.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But I personally just don't want to be 80 and I don't want to be working. But I do think that at the moment, it goes back to something you just said. I do think that at the moment, there is a little bit of crossover going on. Let me know what you think about this, because I've been thinking about this week as well. Literally, the video sent me into a spiral. Don't you feel like, to an extent, we've gone into this kind of like hustle mentality or this like hustle culture in the UK? Whereas I feel like if I go back maybe like 10, 20 years, I do think, in my opinion, America was a bit more entrepreneurial than we are, or were, should I say. I don't even feel like they were a bit more of that hustle culture. And in the UK, there was a bit more of like, you go to uni, you get your job, and or even if you don't go to uni, do an apprenticeship or something, and then that's life. We didn't have that kind of hustle mentality.
I think what's happened, for me, I think with... Okay, growing up, all we saw of America would have been on TV shows. So when you're watching the TV shows, you normally have like a main character or something like that, where they have like multiple jobs or something like that to try and make ends meet. And we might not understand it when we was like 12 or 13 and so forth. Then as you grow up, get to like 18. So for example, I went to like New York for the first time when I was like 18. And then you see all these, just like, oh my goodness, it's America, it's amazing kind of thing. And then as you get older, you start to see that their salaries are like really, really high compared to like the same job you're doing. And then you start to realize that's because there's so many things that they don't have in place that we do, like the healthcare and so forth and all that kind of stuff, that they also have to pay for. And when they have to use it, not everybody has the money to cover. We don't even understand how much it costs to get like certain things, like to call an ambulance in like America.
No,
can you imagine something?
$3,000, I think, or something like that.
It's like 500. Well, that was back in like 2013 when I went last time. Not when I went last time. When I went to like Florida and we had to call like ambulance, they were telling us it was like $500 and stuff. I don't know how much it is now, but just the cost. Can you imagine now on your normal salary, on your UK salary? You need to call the ambulance, and the ambulance turned up like, yeah, 500. On your side, let's assume
I think
like
to an extent we do pay that though. It's just that for us, rather than it being something you physically like pay, like it's something that's already taken out through things like taxes and stuff like that.
But it's
so we do pay it.
But it's
It
significantly
is less, but we are paying for it.
And it's also a ratio depending on how much you're making as well.
Yeah, but you're still it's not free in a sense.
I know,
it's still
but it
something you
hasn't-
contribute to.
But the cost of it hasn't been something that is so much that you're unable to live your life as a result of it. So, but I think what's happened is over like the years and stuff, where like COVID's happened and we've had chop and change of management, you know, prime ministers and
management.
Management.
The country's management. Yeah,
country
the
management.
senior leadership team has had, you know,
it's been
it's had
shaky.
changes.
It's been shaky.
Little reorg.
So now what's happened is the same money or similar money, because our salaries don't really go up. They don't really jump dramatically over the years and stuff, is now giving, don't want to say it's giving us an issue, but the costs of everything have like far superseded you being able to live like a normal life-ish. I'm not saying everyone, because obviously some people are nice, some people won't be and so forth, but I think for a lot of people, budgeting, which people don't, I know people love to talk about it, but not everybody loves to like budget and stuff. If I tell you, oh, you can't get this, you're like, yes, I can, but it's going to affect you later on if you do get it and so forth. I think more people are having to budget not out of choice, but out of necessity. And I think that's where it's becoming like an issue, and then they're starting to pick up other jobs, either to pay like a bill or to enjoy like a life you have, but you still have to get like multiple jobs. Not to say that you can't just go and get like promotions and stuff or just apply for other jobs, but even on like I've seen it on TikTok, on Instagram, the amount of people that have been applying for jobs. I think one woman was just jumping up and down for joy on my TikTok yesterday after she'd been looking for a job for 11 months.
I'm going to be devil's advocate, because I feel like not everybody's struggle is that. I feel like for some people, they're in a position where they're kind of chasing the bag, in a sense of they're not thinking about trying to get another job out of like, I want to move, I want to change careers. You know, it's not like that per se. But I'm talking about, when I say like hustle mentality, the other side of that I'm thinking about is if you're someone that's just like, I'm just about the bag. Like the 925 is funding this. I'm going to start this company, but that money is going to be used for that. And then once I've set that up, then that money will pay like my mortgage, for example, and I'm going to concentrate on building this into something else.
There's definitely that concept.
I was talking more of like that perspective, because I feel like that is where a lot of people that I've been seeing like online, and even some people I've spoken to, like they've been really utilizing some of the transferable skills that they've learned at work.
Yes.
Things like, you know, I don't know, creating like your SOPs, things like your spreadsheets and stuff, and being able to like do like really quick wins and using the formulas to make things easier for people. These like kind of like startup companies, they're selling that to them, because genuinely they might not have the budget to hire somebody to do that in-house.
Rightfully so. Get your money.
That's what I'm talking about in terms of like the hustle mentality. I feel like in the UK we've adopted it a bit more, and we're kind of starting to see like you shouldn't just rely on one thing and that's it for the rest of your life. Use that 9 to 5 to fund your 5 to 9.
Yeah, true.
Or use your 5 to 9 to build something for now, and then you're not going to scale it up.
Yeah.
And now you're going to do something else.
But again, it always sounds easy on paper.
Oh, it's not easy.
Not
on
easy. Paper.
But I feel like if you're chasing the bag,
when you're actually doing it,
that's it. If you're trying to diversify your income, I feel like that is what I'm seeing a lot more people that I've been speaking to think in that mentality. Like, you're not thinking, oh, I want to become a director. I feel like the people who are in those positions, they're making money, but they are stressed. The stress is different.
I think some people find it weird when they see like influencers, and they know them and they'll be like comment stuff, and then somewhere along the way you'll realize they still have a 9 to 5, and then you'll be like, but why'd you have a 9 to 5? And they're gonna be like,
it's guaranteed money every month.
We're gonna get this money.
Yeah, when you're waiting for them invoices and the invoices ain't coming through, you're gonna be glad you have that 9 to 5. It's true.
Yeah, like.
And they might not be chasing the bag.
Everybody's like,
that's what I'm saying.
Instantaneously
Not
rich.
everyone might be like struggling in a sense of like they're looking for just anything.
Yeah.
For some people, their struggle is they're trying to break out and build something else, and you know, whether that might be like let's say you bought a house but you want to flip it and move on to something else. That might be what people are on.
True.
But it's just simple little things which I think like we don't think about enough. Something so simple, like I said about the spreadsheets and creating the tops and stuff.
Talk about it.
A startup, that's what they need. But we might look at that as something trivial. But genuinely, there's people ready to pay you like maybe 5,000 to develop all of this for them and just set it up so that it's automatic. Like I feel like if you're genuinely chasing the bag, that's the hustle mentality I'm talking about. Not I'm trying to survive. I'm talking about the people who are like, I'm trying to level up. I don't want to become a director or like a head of this or whatever. I just want to have an easy life over here, my 9 to 5, guarantee money every month, but I'm going to do this instead.
It's true. If
I think we're moving more towards that.
By God's grace, whatever you start up, and I pray it happens to everybody, where if your side hustle takes off and it really does genuinely make more money than your 9 to 5, and you have the option of leaving your 9 to 5 because you're just making that much money and stuff.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I'd hope and pray that people end up in that position as opposed to you don't have the choice.
Yes, 100%.
We'd love to see a person win always, regardless.
100%.
But I think that would be the dream.
That'll be the dream.
That's always the dream.
But I feel like we're heading more towards that though. Diversifying, having multiple streams of income, whatever that looks like.
Yes.
And we shouldn't be afraid. Like so many people say it, and I'm so happy for those of like our friends and people in our circle that we're seeing do that. Putting pen to paper and not even that, getting things off paper, should I say, and actually doing it. Love that. And I feel like the UK is moving more towards that a little bit more in tandem with like the US. And I think it's a good thing to think of things in that way as opposed to think of, this is the job I've been doing forever and I'm going to just do it because it's all I know.
It's true, man. Nothing should stop you from going to like those networking events and stuff. Because I think sometimes you just need to absorb it. Put yourself
in the room.
In the room. Put yourself in the environment if you want to learn something. Because
100%.
Everything feels daunting when you're on your one. But you've got,
there might be other people on that journey.
Guys, hit up Eventbrite. Just do a quick search.
You got a lot of skills as well. Even in like your
powerful.
Friendship circle, there might be so many of you that do all these different jobs, but you have a skill that you're trying to start something. You could bring in somebody that use what they've got, and vice versa. I mean, how many lawyers do we know now in our kind of like circle? And I'm thankful for that because you can learn so much from them. So many people we know that work in like finance, you know. True. You have such a... I like when you have a diverse friendship group or just networking circle.
True.
I love that. In terms of our next segment, I just want to roll into my London lowdown moment. Which is this week. I just want to go back to the Valentine's Day really quick. Because I saw something that somebody tweeted about and they were talking about just dating in London. They were somebody who had moved here from the US and they were just talking about how dating here was a little bit different in the sense of I'm talking to somebody or it's just vibes. What does that mean? Where's the intention?
Well, the talking stage.
I feel like it's a UK thing where we all say, I've said this so many times, especially around like teenagers when they're like, I'm talking to somebody. What does that mean? What are you talking about? No, but do you get what I'm saying? What are you man talking about?
Don't do that.
What's the talking? And they've been talking for like 2 years. What are you talking?
You're talking.
It's such a London thing.
Or do you want me to put it like Bridgerton terms then?
No.
Is it
what? Courting.
It's courting.
I think that's what it is. You're courting to now be like, all right, boom, we're gonna now boyfriend and girlfriend the situation. Because I feel like when you're talking, you're talking to eventually get something out of the conversation, no? Or is talking? Am I out of the loop?
I can't help you on this one, because.
But I think what they were saying is that they were saying like in America, they were just like, people are a bit more intentional. I can't remember where in America they live. I don't know where they come from and stuff like that. But they were just saying that they date a bit more intentionally. So a bit more like, yeah, I know what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to build this, or I'm trying to do this. So there's intention. But they were just like, yeah, in the UK, everyone's on vibes. It's just vibes. You're just talking. Nobody knows where you're going, where you're heading to.
Look, everyone's
like, what's going on?
Everyone's mellow, man. Everyone's like, just go
But
with
that,
the
you know what the
flow.
problem is with that? When somebody's out going, what are we? That's when it gets awkward. See? That's when it gets awkward. And now everyone's going,
We're just two humans, man, in the moment.
What? Just vibing?
We're just in the moment. Don't harsh the buzz. Don't harsh the buzz, man.
Please. Can somebody please tell me what that means? No, genuinely. When you're talking to somebody for like 2+ years, can you tell me?
No.
But that's what people are doing.
I thought you meant talking like we're talking for like a week or like a month or two.
I'm talking about it's going on over a year. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about for so long?
What are you guys talking about for 2 years?
What are people talking about? Oh, I'm being so serious. She was like, the guy was like, oh yeah, you know, we're talking. Or he introduced her as, oh, someone he's talking to. What are you talking about for more than it? It's not even funny. Because there's people really going through this in life and I really don't understand. But I just feel like what she was trying to say is that in the UK, the dating vibe, the culture here was just a little bit more like on serious. It wasn't like clearly defined. But she was just saying that in the UK, it was just a little bit more, in the US, it was a little bit more intentional. But let me know what you guys think. But that was my lowdown for the week. I'm just a bit confused. Are we just not as intentional as the US guys? Is it a London thing? Let me know. Like, let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely confused what you're talking about for so long.
It's a cold winter out there, man.
A little bit. And I'm just curious. I'm genuinely just curious.
Out there.
I really want to know, is it a London thing? Like, because if so, why? Like, why are we doing this? I'll just say it. But anyway, that was my lowdown moment of the week, my London lowdown of the week. Because guys, we're selling ourselves short, you know, across the world. We're not apparently like up to par. We're just on vibes. But yeah,
mad.
I'm just confused. I'd love to know, but let me wrap this up because I could just go down on a tangent on this topic anyway. But yeah. I'm looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to another week off. Actually, no, it's not even swimming. Half term.
Yes, it is. Half term.
Week after. Looking forward to swimming again. Come on.
Yay.
Looking forward to more activities. And it's getting brighter, guys. I'm looking forward to that for next week.
Brighter. We've still got 43, 44, 45,
it's getting brighter,
46,
I said.
47 days of rain.
It's been raining, but we had hope on Saturday. What are you looking forward to for the week?
London to stop being the hidden rain village. So we can just... move on with our lives.
There's people that like rain, you know.
That's great. Go over there. Don't speak here.
Anyway, make sure, guys, you're following us on our socials.
Yes, please.
Make sure you're following 2 for Takeoff if you want to keep up with us in terms of what we get up to in the week. And make sure, of course, you're following Mood of the Week.
We are available on Spotify and on podcast.
Yes, sir.
On Apple
Not podcast,
as
but
well.
Apple Podcast.
So please make sure you are tuning in if you're unable to watch the videos. And by all means, let us know anything you want us to talk about as well. If you liked this episode, means drop a comment wherever you are.
Come on, guys, follow, man. It helps us to kind of keep the vibes going for you as well. Make sure you're following us on our Instagram page. Make sure you're subscribing, sharing, liking. Come on. We want to hear from you guys, of course. Yeah. And we're going to catch you next time. Have a good week.
Take it easy, guys. Peace.